Heard my time coming right before the summer.
Yes, your boy Central Star 1000. Yeah, you rock with Stars 1000 ENT. Yeah, it's a new day, new opportunity, man. We hope all is well with everybody. Yeah, man, we're finna chime in for a second, man. Out up and down the timeline about the AP watches, man. You know, they got some now for $300 to $500. And folk been out here losing their mind about them, man. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing, what's got people excited. Audemars Piguet watches sell anywhere from $7,000 to $300,000 on their own. We talked to a couple of the people who are camping out for Saturday's opening.
I've been here for like 5 days camping out, sleeping. I would just sleep over there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I woke up early this morning, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and went to go get something to eat. You feel me? I have to put something on my stomach.
It's a viral collab bringing hundreds to the Topanga Westfield Mall. The Royal Pop collection between Swatch and luxury watchmaker Audemars Piguet.
I think the brands are cool, being able to collaborate and make a moment together.
Hundreds prepared to camp out overnight in a line stretching around the mall parking lot, all to get their hands on the 8 colorful pocket watches ranging in price between $400 to $420. As anticipation built ahead of the collab's release, many were expecting a wristwatch.
Yeah, that made no sense, right, man? I mean, ain't no secret though. We know it's a lot of insecure, low self-esteem, people who ego tripping out here amongst us. I mean, that's a fact, and that's what this is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it kind of goes back to a lot of people saying like Big Meech. Those who familiar with Big Meech, who just came home for doing like 20-something years in prison. Started the BMF, right? Was Black Mafia family, but which is also stood for blowing money fast. And at those times, a lot of the rappers looked up to these street guys. They wanted to be like them. I mean, that's a fact. And the times done changed now. It's like a lot of the street guys really trying to be like these rappers now for some reason. You know what I mean? Even get off topic, you can look at some of the, like Atlanta, what they had going on, the YSL thing, with how they all split, different crews split. After that happened with Young Thug and his crew, those who familiar with Rollo, 21 Savage, Lil Baby, and all these guys, right? Rollo was a known street guy. We ain't glorifying that, none of that. Was out there in the mix, had motion. In fact, they was rapping about it. Future them had that dog food like on Rollo. These guys all kind of wanted to be like Rollo. But they don't want the consequences to come with that. You get caught, you got to go to prison. A lot of people die behind that, so on. We know this, right? Then you got the guys like the 21 Savage, the Young Thug, them. Evidently, might have been in the streets doing petty crimes. Probably wasn't, who knows, don't matter. Wanted to be some big dog like Rollo on the street, so they wait to get the rap check and the rap fame to portray to be that. Then start trying to throw Rollo on the bus with these snitch claims, which they never really lived that life. Get what I'm saying? Like, people want to be, it's an ego thing, man. That's what it's all boils down to. And it kind of a transition now to a lot of the fans and the people, they look up to these guys, so they want to kind of be like them. But that's why we say, man, we got to stop idolizing these people, man. Praise the Most High. These people are entertainers, they humans like us, man. Y'all need to stop idolizing, putting these people on pedestals and trying to be like these people. That's why we tell the youth and misguided, watch who y'all follow, man. Even watch your circle, man, before they hurt you. That's a fact. Like, everybody's trying to be, I don't know, instead of trying to really get rich, they just want to, I guess, feel rich, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Now you got a lot of the entertainers coming out after the AP done dropped these watches. A lot of the entertainers, like, they upset about it. Like this, I came across this DDG guy. Never heard of him till now, but I see he's a big screamer and a YouTuber with a net worth of like 8 million. But he seemed like he disappointed at AP for dropping these prices for y'all. You know what I mean?
Seeing
Crazy,
this
right?
make me want to sell my AP. AP, what's up, man? What's going on? I done spent $200,000 on one of y'all
like
watches.
$600, and y'all don't understand what's taking place. I do, because the APs that's worth something still gonna be worth what they worth. We couldn't, I'm not going to say we because I don't work for AP, but AP is just cutting out all the play. All y'all keep running around with $700 bust down Audemars and shit thinking y'all getting off. No, it's over with. Now, with $700 that don't know where to go, where y'all keep sneaking and blending in with the who's spending real money.
And make them watches $300, $600. They can't compete with y'all. Most all y'all have fake jewelry. AP say we ain't finna run out of business. Shit. all y'all wins.
It's like me. They got money, got motion, and can force it. They got anything to say about AP dropping some affordable watches is weirdos and haters.
Yeah, man. That's why I say, man, a lot of these people just lame with fame. That's why I was saying about the Young Thug, them trying to make an example. Like these guys, before they got the fame, they was lame from where they from. We ain't trying to be cruel to nobody, but the fact spade is spade. So once they get a little fame, they ego boosts up. They feel like they this super individual who better than everybody. You got to stay humble because the good Lord giving it to take away. That's a fact. And now you got this guy like the DDG guy. Like I said, he's a big screamer. Never heard of him, but he doing his thing with a screamer. And he mad at AP like, damn. He say for one, his highest one like $250,000, which is a bad investment in my opinion. Teach his own. There's people that hit the lottery, man, and go broke. And that's another thing. Our community, man, in our culture, we really wasn't taught financial literacy, money management. We wasn't. That goes back to, like I say, what BMF started. Blowing money fast. A lot of people was in the streets, the rappers and the street guys wanted to move like Meech them. This before they caught all that time. Before the shit hit the fan. They wanted to be, Meech them blowing money in the clubs, hundreds of thousands in the clubs, buying expensive jewelry, taking trips. People wanted that lifestyle. But in reality, man, people who really living and moving like that, 9 times out of 10, they doing something illegal that'll get you put away in the pen, like Big Meech them did. And they had to break codes that they didn't want to break. See what I'm saying? Just to live a certain type of lifestyle. It's an ego thing. That's why they say, man, be thankful for the things that you do have, man. Because there's so many people in this world have nothing. I mean, nothing at all. I mean, people is homeless, homie. So sometimes you could be living good and people still being ungrateful. You see what I'm saying? I mean, and that's why we say we talk to the youth misguided, because a lot of these people is grown and should know better. Like this guy saying he spent $250,000 on a watch. That's a bad investment, homie. And you got a net worth of $8 million, bad investment. You know what I'm saying? But teach his own. And then he talking about he was doing it for the hoes. Huh? Lame with money. Trying to
The hoes can't tell the difference. They don't know what if this a skeleton. I tell a girl, hey, this black ceramic AP limited edition.
The hoes can't tell the difference. Huh? Man, I remember we were coming up, man. I mean, one of the big dogs out my hood that stick out. I mean, where's two? But one, he was a little more flashier. The new Cadillacs, he had a thing for Lacs. He probably was leasing them, but back we were younger, but he was spinning the block in the Lacs, new Lac every time. He always get the new Lacs. Everybody, boy, that thing nice here. Oh, man, there's something to ride in. You know what I mean? Here, burn rubber, basically telling the youngers out there, like, man, this shit ain't nothing, man. This material things. You know what I'm saying? Now, I had another big dog. He's still free, living good to this day. I moved to Atlanta, got his family, he minding his business out the way. You know what I'm saying? But he come up, one of the big dogs now out the city. We ain't glorifying the streets. But, you know what I mean? Had the work, the block, the tree, everything you need. Every time you see him, maybe a white tee, some basketball shorts, Air Max 95. We just call him Dope Boy 95. Still one of my favorite shoes to this day. $150, $200 shoe. That's still an expensive shoe, but classic shoe. I went buy a pair of Jordans over these, in my opinion. No Yeezys, no designer shoe. That's what he would rock, though. You know what I'm saying? No jewelry, nothing. I always pushing a Honda. Low key, new Hondas, him and his wife. But a Honda, you never see him in the rims or nothing. But it was a big dog. He like one out of many, man, I could think of that move like this. Only time I know he went to the Fed, they got caught a few $100,000. He had to caught some money. You know what I mean? On the road, had to go to the Fed for a few joints for that. Another guy, which is one of his partners, actually. Low key. Now this guy, I wouldn't never even knew myself. A lot of guys around me used to be like, who they hear about him? You know, you hear about these guys. You can't put a face on him. He could walk right by you right now. They wouldn't even know who he was because he was moving right. I would have never knew him for one of my older cousins who was out there. It was his big dog. See what I'm saying? And I remember in high school, like when my big cousin, man, he had the old school drop top, flip flop paint, gutted out, big rims on it. And he had the cherry red box Chevy, gutted out rims on it. That's on the white gold people thought was silver. Big cuz going to the mall, getting all the white gold jewelry, the grill in the mouth. He was doing his thing. He was like 19, 20 himself. He was young. He didn't know no better. Financial literacy. Shout out to Big Cuz. You know what I'm talking about. But this was his big dog. And what I'm talking about was big dog at the city, right? Low key. I finally found out about him through Big Cuz. Once he was telling Big Cuz, like, man, don't drive them flash ass cars out into my spot. He was different. So Big Cuz started telling me, take me out to my folks spot. You know what I mean? So I started driving him out there. And I noticed how the neighborhood he was in, I pulled up at the spot. Big Cuz was filling me in on what was going on. Like, I was a little cuz he trusted and fuck with. Like, man, this is my people spot. One of the spots, you know what I mean? Got a few more in his neighborhood out here. Money spot, a main spot. This, you know what I mean? These dudes doing their thing back then. That was back in, like I said, I'm in high school, right? Man, the homie might have had I think it was a regular Acura in his yard and a regular pickup truck, or I think it was a Sierra, one of the pickup trucks. But he was just low key. Once I finally seen him, never seen a dude in jury, low key. These how these guys were moving. Like I said, I don't think of like 2 or 3 at the city. The majority of guys at the city were moving. You can ask a 10-year-old kid, they'll know their nickname, maybe know their real name, know what kind of cars they drive. They pulling up. But a lot of those guys end up going to prison, falling off, not like 15-minute famous. You get what I'm saying. These 2 guys, I'm telling the big dog out of the city who's low key, they and Big Cuz, long story short, his big homie talking about, only time I ever heard about him going to the Fed 5 years to the door, they never caught the man with a crumb. Conspiracy, the hot niggas he was dealing with. His circle got him jammed. I mean, he had a long run, homie, because how he was moving. Basically what I'm trying to tell you, like a lot of this fancy stuff like y'all trying to be, it brings the wrong attention anyway. Like these females that y'all talking about, the attention, they gonna bring the wrong female attention. That's why a lot of y'all now say, man, all these hoes the same. They ain't worth a damn. Because it's the ones that y'all attracting. These materialistic hoes, that females that y'all, part of my language, these females only want some money. And y'all trying to, oh, I look at my watch, my AP, like you got some money. So these the ones you gonna attract. I'm trying to get some money out of him because I ain't trying to work and earn on my own. So those the ones y'all attract. And once you get them, you see that they ain't about nothing. They can't cook, clean, they ain't trying to earn. Only thing they just so-called, they say they feel like they look good. They're bad and it's in you, not on you, no way. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, we can have a regular white tee on, no jewelry. A real man with confidence can approach any woman on this earth. With confidence, whether she say yeah or nay. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a regular, this is a money exchange. One of my little favorite watches. I don't wear watches a lot. I got a few of them, all black joint, and a few Citizen watches. This right here cost like 200 some change, couple $100. And that's high, expensive if you ask me. But these folks, if I can hit the lottery tonight, bro, I promise you I won't go spend no 20, 30, especially on no $250,000 on a watch. Like ask this DDD Jew, what DDG, whatever his name is. That watch you say you spend $250,000 on, that AP. Like, is it a button on there you can hit and turn it like the Spider-Man watch and a web come up out that joint and catch you 5 individuals? Or the bullets or water or fire fly up out of it? Or is it a button you can hit on and you can fly through the air? Superhero watch. If you spend $250,000, that's a bad investment, homie. You saying like you did something cool to right. You look like a clown. And look how AP done you now. Now they coming out with watch 300. You feeling some kind of way. Y'all some clowns, man. And we seeing Boozy spoke on the same thing. And, you know, Boozy, these folks saying you a pocket watcher, man. You telling yourself the more you talk. Now, Boozy come out saying that he was in the club. A guy beside him looking like, you know what I mean, a nice piece. So Boozy said after they got at the club, he asked the guy, like, man, how much you pay for that joint? Dude said, man, I'm telling you, I paid $600. And Boozy trying to clown the dude. Boozy, and we know a lot of that jewelry you got, Fugazi, bro. All them colorful, man, that shit boo-boo. And you know it, man. A lot of y'all rappers been wearing fake jewelry. But these kids don't know no better. They looking up, they looking at y'all like, oh, they just super rich. They got all this, man. That's Ving Rhames, man. Go back and look. To get off topic again, a classic hood movie for all culture. Baby Boy, Ving Rhames and Tyrese. Ving Rhames dropped a major jewel in that for the people. Guns and butter. The guns, artwork, paintings, things that value. The butter, cars, clothes, jewelry, bullshit that depreciate after you buy it. See what I'm saying? We got to make it make sense, man. And Boozy, man, I don't care if I'm in the club. I don't care what the next man beside me got on. They ain't my business. Business between those who do it. You is a pocket watcher, homie. Worry about what this man paid for what he got on. Come on, homie. What you paid for all that bullshit you be wearing. Like, come on, man. We know it's entertainment. That's a costume y'all putting on. But a lot of y'all go spend it with Johnny Dane and all these people making them rich. Then you go through your money. Then you acting like Finesse and Honeycomb saying label ain't pay you. You want off the label because you done spent the money. Financial literacy, people. Money management. People living above their means. And a lot of people hollering why it's so hard out here we can't get by. Because that's what they doing. They rushing to get some money to go blow it on bullshit. And I'm pretty sure 90% of people who's in them lines to go buy a watch because it's $300 now. $300 to $500 now. Probably still can't really afford that, but they just doing, you know what I mean? It's something that they make and go reach right now. Just to try to look like, oh yeah, look at the AP, the bus. Like, what it's gonna do? Give you superpowers? Like, me versus this, a money exchange, like I say, $250 watch. If you give me a $250,000 watch, what is this gonna do? Like, it's gonna give me a super, like, what it's gonna do? I'm still gonna be the same individual. You see what I'm saying? That's why we say we talking to the youth misguided, man. We telling the truth while we ain't lying to you. You're going to be the same individual, man, because it's in you. It ain't on you. I don't care if you go to the designer store and and spend $10,000 on a Gucci Louis outfit. Go buy an AP like that DDD, whatever his name is, and spend $250,000, you still going to be the same individual, bro. So at night when you go take it off, the costume off, then what? You shrivel up. It's like when Popeye the Sailor Man ate the spinach. So what the jewelry or the designer clothes give you the muscles? Like, what are we doing, people? Like, come on, man, we gotta make it make sense. That's why I say a lot of insecure individuals, misguided. You know what I mean? Low self-esteem individuals. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I mean, we gotta watch who we follow, man. We follow these individuals who basically trying to look like the drug dealer. You know what I mean? And the street pretty much dried up, man. The drug dealers out there, that's why a lot of them who still in it going hard, they selling fentanyl now. They killing people just to get the money. So come on, man. These who y'all trying to look like? Gotta make it make sense, man. You know what I mean? And it don't make no kind of sense at all. Like we say, man, watching y'all follow the youngest, stop idolizing these people, man. And just be yourself, man, because it's in you, it's not on you. Have confidence with who you are. Be happy with who the good Lord made you to be. You know what I'm saying? That's being real and, and material things, man, that shit, come on, man, it comes and goes, and it don't matter. It can't make you no different. It's going to attract the wrong people. It's going to attract the jackboys who think you really got more than you got. They're going to try to take it from you. It's going to attract these hoes, like the dudes say, oh, man, the hoes don't know the difference. It's going to attract them, the ones who just want some money up out you. They ain't going to love you, ain't going to care nothing about your ass. Going to use and abuse you, and on to the next where you can't get what they want. It's going to attract the laws, because they're going to think you're doing something illegal, which 9 times out of 10, the individuals who moving like that, like I say, they doing something illegal. Like a lot of these scammers out here now, running around with the jewelry and, come on, making it look like it's easy, man. And they overcharge y'all for this. Like, who want to buy something? Can you go sell that AP back and get your money back for it, DDG? Probably not, homie. That shit done depreciated, dog. That's a bad investment, so that's your fault. And a lot of y'all need to stay humble, too. You know what I mean? Because if it weren't for the fans who y'all talking down on, y'all can't afford or we can afford, you wouldn't be nobody. That goes for Boozy. It wasn't for the fans buying your music over years, Boozy. What would you be doing in your hood? That goes back to, like I was saying, like guys like Young Thug and 21 Savage and all these guys who, they ain't humble, bro. Look how they carry themselves. They looking down on y'all as the fans, like they better. And it wasn't for y'all, they wouldn't be nothing. Like, what would you be, Boozy? Back in your hood doing what? Selling dime bags of weed still? They say that's all Uncle Bane and been supposed to say all the most you ever had. Was you ever the pound guy? They call it, but we need some bags. We need about 10 bags. Can we call Boozy see you got them? Or we need a few bricks, dude. Can we call? Not glorifying that, but did you have motion before the rap? Probably not. What would you be somewhere? What? Down bad, probably. Young Thug, 21 Savage. What would y'all be if y'all didn't get lucky and get into the rap game? Would y'all be able to go for one of these $300 APs? Y'all probably trying to break in somebody's house or something. If you was in the street, what would you be doing? Working at Kroger, what? We ain't this and that. But we just saying, like, y'all need to stay humble too, bro. And same for this DDG dude. I keep messing his name up. Like I said, never heard of him. These screamers not coming out of nowhere. Because this is a new thing. We get it. But stay humble, homie. The good Lord give it. He'll take it away from y'all, home. Y'all think, because what if they take the screaming away? What if they take YouTube away? That's how y'all so-called got rich, right? Or got a bag. So they take that away, then what? So y'all ain't better than nobody else, bro. Y'all just found a way and made a little fame, a little clap for yourself and some money, which is cool. But you got to stay humble, bro. And that's a fact, man. Like I said, we telling the truth while we ain't lying to you, man. And we spoke on this for a second, man. I ain't realized it was that many people lined up. I mean, all over these malls trying to buy these damn watches because they $300. That's crazy. But we do know, like I say, it's a lot of insecure, low self-esteem, ego-tripping individuals running around, man. It's sad but true. Just be happy and grateful, man, what the good Lord gave you, man. You know what I mean? And focus and and grind and work on things. And when you get to a position, you can afford to, bless yourself with nice things. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just don't go overboard. Like some of the shit, like, man, like I said, me personally, I feel like if I hit the lottery today, bro, I won't go spend $20,000 on no watch. You can't find no watch on earth that I say I'll give you $20,000 for this one. If I could afford it. You see what I'm saying? Make it make sense for what? What it's gonna do for me? That this watch right here won't do besides tell time. That's what a watch supposed to do. Man, y'all out here tripping, man. And y'all I say, man, y'all stay strong, focus, and pray it up, man. Stop idolizing these entertainers, man, and watching y'all follow, man. That's a big fact. Yeah, man. Y'all like and share this video, man. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna hit y'all with a nut in a minute. Oh, yeah. And we salute.
Go to the mall, pulling up in 16 pounds of your van, hopping out 10 deep, 8 got APs on. I'm telling you.
You say you want a meal, but somebody to fix it. When Spooty play the game, I'm cheating and glitching. Blew the motor in my Benz, ain't no power been in it. What you charging for a verse, I put that in the filling. Heard my time coming right before the summer. I just left for me eating that Benny Hummer. Threesome with 2 twins, I call them Dumb and Dumber.